Alright, so I haven't streamed in a bit, and I did play some off camera, so I figured I'd just do some catch up here, because a lot more happened than I intended. For one, with the Dodos, I got a mutation. It's this bright blue right here. So that's cool. It does look nice with the red, so I am happy about that. It's a lot better than tan on the rest of the line. And the Dodos have mostly gotten to like 7.5. I do have this 1.78, but because of their size, I can pick them up now, like on my shoulder. So that's cool. These started shrinking a lot faster than I expected them to, so that's nice. And again, mutation, very cool. I also have this Dilophosaurus I tamed for the quest. Her name is Gaio, but it's a girl, and I don't feel like renaming her since that was my first instinct with the name. I'm pretty sure Buggy was on stream, but in case he wasn't, this is the dung beetle. Out here, I did a little bit of taming. I went to the swamp just to, well, first of all, I have this RG here that I'm working on imprinting, because I went to Carno Island to level that Capro right there, and I found a 145 RG. It lost some effectiveness, so it isn't as high of a level, but I really don't care. It still got good stats. Though, surprisingly, Blood Moon, who was, I think, a 130, has a better melee and weight. So I think this is just a bad Argentavis other than health. I now have the first baby, was this RG, which has all of the good stats and all of the good colors. So that's really cool. And I've got the big Dodos here. Now, you may notice these big Dodos aren't growing as quickly as the others. Not like a lot of you would even pick up on that or register it, but that's because it has a double mutation. And you see, this double mutation isn't in any of these stats, because if I look at the mother, yeah, it's the mother, all the stats are the same. And that's because the stat this went into is size, which is why it's growing slower, because once a dodo reaches past the 2.0 size, then it starts growing slower. And yeah, now this is a female, which on its own is already great. But even better, this female is a twin. And her twin here is a male. So I have a 2.0 breeding pair growing here. And by the way, these are literally growing slower than the RG. It is a very large nerf. I'm, again, sorry if you heard that. That is my dog. He's mad I'm not petting him 24/7. But the other tames we got. This is a max level Capro I found. I was actively looking for Caprasuchus. Just ignore my dog. I was actively looking for Caprasuchus, and I did find this one, which is a max level. Very nice. And it is a male. No, I don't want to go to Dododex. This is a male. And the other Capro I have here is also a female, so I could breed them. But at the same time, I kind of don't feel like it, because Honora here is a very low level. I think she was like a 125, so she's not great. But I also found this 140 Diplicalis over here, which doesn't have a name. He dances. Oh, no, I'm sorry, but she dances. And I also found this 140 Sarco, which I'm honestly disappointed with, because Sarcos are awful at hitting things. So he's not as good as I hoped. He did get insane melee. I've not leveled this at all. But yeah, he's just not too great, because he's just bad at fighting, and he's very slow on land, so he's not the most helpful. And now, last thing, oh, right, you may notice Deiron is not here. That's because another Capro I found, very much killed me, and I used Deiron to go back, and I left her there, because I didn't think I was going to be around. But turns out where I was taming the Diplicalis was within render, so a Titanoboa just slowly killed her. So I don't have a female now, but I do still have the Griffin egg, so I should be fine as long as I don't need more than one kibble for the Griffin. And now out here, there is one more thing I found. A 145 Spino that was right outside the base. Like, that's very lucky. So that's cool. I probably won't be using it too much, but it's definitely cool to have. It's a very powerful creature. So I now have just all of the strong creatures. I have a high-level Therizino. I don't remember if I've showed the Therizino, but I've had her for a while. I have high-level Rex, and I have a high-level Spino. So that's That's neat. That's about all that happened, I think. I might be missing a few things, but if it is, it probably wasn't important. But, yeah, that's just the catch up, since I don't want to go on stream again and just have all of this and then have to explain that on stream. I feel like this is just easier. So, yeah, that's about it.